Good morning. Now, this is the last class of this chapter, Digital Electronics. With this, I will be finishing my portions of this semester. That is, we will have finished chapter Electronics and now chapter Digital Electronics. Okay. Now, in the last class, we have studied about half adder. Now, today, we are going to learn about full adder. See, a full adder, as the name suggests, it's an arithmetic circuit which adds three inputs. Now, this is a block diagram for a full adder. It has got three inputs, that is A, B, and C, and two outputs. One is sum and the other is carry. Now, since there are three inputs, how many possibilities of inputs will be there? It will be 2 raised to 3, which is 8. Now, these combinations are shown here. That is A, B, C are the inputs. Now, these are the various possibilities. You can learn like this. That is 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, provided the input A is all 0 there. Again 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, provided all the inputs of this A are actually 1. So, for each of these inputs, how will be the outputs, that is sum and carry, will look like? Let us see. Let us take the first case, that is when the inputs A, B and C are 0, 0, 0. So definitely you can say what will be the sum? 0 plus 0 plus 0. So sum will be 0 and there will not be any carry. Now what about the other combination, second combination, this one? It will be 0 plus 0 plus 1. So sum will be 1 and there is no carry. Now take this case, that is 0 plus 1 plus 0. Again sum is 1, there is no carry. Now let us see this combination, that is you have got two ones, that is, so output sum will be 0 plus 1 plus 1, right? So the output will be 1 0, or the sum will be 1 0. So in this case there will be a carry. Why? This 1 plus 1 is 1 0. So this 0 will be the sum and 1 will be the carry. So all these possibilities are explained here. See, this was what we have explained now. See, when A is 0, B is 1 and C is 1, what will be the sum? That is 0 plus 1 plus 1. So sum will be 1 0. In that case 0 will be is taken as a sum and 1 will be taken as carry. So each of these combinations I have explained in detail. So after working out all these things, you can just tabulate all these possibilities of inputs and output in the form of a table called the truth table. It is represented like this, right? 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1, provided A is 0 there. Again 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1, A is 1 there, and the various possibilities of output sum and carry, which is obtained like following this method. Okay, so that is given there. So that is a truth table for a full adder. Now we are going to find out the minimum term, or that is in XOR gate. I think you remember there are two inputs for in the case of half adder. In the last class we have studied, in the case of half adder there are two inputs, which are the A and B, and there are two outputs, one is sum and the other is carry, right? Now what was the expression for the sum in the case of half adder? It was A exclusive B, right? Provided A and B are the inputs, that is nothing but A bar B plus A B bar, and for representing that you used a XOR gate. Similarly, the other output was carry, and what was its expression for carry in the case of half adder? A dot B, right? And for representing that you used an AND gate. Similarly, in the case of full adder also, you need an expression to represent both these outputs, that is sum and carry. Now the expression to represent the sum is this one. Okay, that is A bar B bar C plus A bar B C bar plus A B bar C bar plus A B C. Now how it is obtained is detailed in above. If you want, you can just go through these explanations, right? Then next we need an expression to represent carry, and for that this is the expression to represent a carry in the case of full adder, that is A bar B C plus A B bar C plus A B C bar plus A B C. And if you want to know how this is obtained, you can just go through this paragraph. Okay, so we have now got the expressions to represent sum and carry of a full adder. Now since those expressions are lengthy, we are trying to simplify it. So let's simplify the expression for sum. This was a lengthy expression, right? Now here we are going to take the common term outside, that is A bar is taken outside, then the other one will be like this. Here A is common, so that is also taken outside. Now what is B bar C plus B C bar? It is nothing but B exclusive B C. Why? Because we know A exclusive B was a bar b plus a b bar. So in this case, in place of a and b, you have got b and c. So b exclusive c will be b bar c plus b c bar, that is written here. So it is replaced by b exclusive c. Here this one, however, the second term c, it is not simply b exclusive c, it is b exclusive c the whole bar. How? This is because b exclusive c, we know it is b bar c plus b c bar. What will be b exclusive c the whole bar? We have to put a whole bar here also, so that will be b bar the whole bar. So it will be b c bar plus b bar c. See, same thing comes here. Okay, so b exclusive, we are taking the whole complement once again. So that will be b exclusive c the whole bar. Then this is replaced with d. So this will be a bar d plus a d bar. This is and of the form a bar b plus a b bar. So a exclusive d, d is actually b exclusive c. So this is a final expression for sum of a full ladder. That is a exclusive b exclusive c is the final expression for sum in the case of full ladder. So in order to represent that, you need two XOR gates. Now carry. Here this is a lengthy expression. Now you are taking the common term outside, and this is a bar b plus a b bar. So exclusive c, b dot c. This is c bar plus c is 1, so this is ab. So this is a final expression for carry in the case of full ladder. So in this case, in order to represent carry, which all gates you need? You need one XOR gate, one AND gate, and an OR gate. Okay. So now you have to draw the figure for the full ladder. This is a figure. So in while studying full ladder, the first thing that you have to learn is this definition, then the block diagram. A definition, block diagram, then comes the truth table. There is no need of explaining all this in detail. If you know, you can directly draw this truth table. And after that, what you have to do, you have to write the lengthy expression for sum, and finally the lengthy expression for carry. And then you have to show the simplification, that is how to simplify the sum equation to this, and also how to simplify the carry equation to this, and finally draw the circuit diagram or the figure of this full ladder. That is enough. Okay. So with this I have come to the end of my portions of this semester, that is both this electronics and digital electronics is over. Now along with this video, I will also upload a few sample questions from this chapter for your reference, also a few sample problems along with their solutions, okay, for your reference. For simple solutions, I think they have given only the answer, so you can just cross check with your answers that you have worked out. And for lengthy problems, I think they have solved the problem, so you can just go through those questions as well as this problems and their solutions along with this video. Okay, so today this is enough. Thank you.